Bäum, 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 bäum. Das scheint zu klappen. Noch 8 Minuten. Na, moin Taschengnomen. Ich bin nur noch so ein bisschen am Basteln hier gerade. Es ist so viel passiert. Oh, ja. Moin. So. Moin. Montag, eine neue Woche. Nee, Stress habe ich nicht. Das ist... Ich habe am Wochenende ein bisschen gebastelt. Ich habe meinen alten PC, der immer noch echt ganz gut ist. Bin ganz zufrieden. Ich habe, nachdem ich einen neuen hatte, habe ich den alten sofort weggeschmissen. Also was heißt weggeschmissen? Abgestöpselt und zur Seite geschoben. Der ist tipptopp. Immer noch. Hat halt nur eine schwache Grafikkarte, ne? Eine 1080 Ti. Damals sehr gut war, ne? Aber jetzt wird sie langsam steinalt. Aber geht, glaube ich, sogar immer noch ein bisschen. Auf jeden Fall wollte ich mir ein Dual-PC-Setup aufbauen für Streaming. Ne? Dass ein PC nur noch streamt und der Gaming-PC halt nur noch ballert. Also gamed. Spielt. Was auch immer, ihr wisst, was ich meine. Und eigentlich braucht man dafür eine Capture-Card. Es sei denn, man hat eine Nvidia-Karte, die ich habe. Und dann kann man sich so ein geiles Tool runterladen. NDI. Und das machst du halt, schwubbelst da und dann stellst du es ein. Und dann capturet dir die NDI-Software das Bild vom Monitor übers Netzwerk irgendwo hin. Ohne Capture Card. Ja. Und im OBS kannst du dann quasi eine NDI-Quelle anstellen und dann saugt er die einfach so ab. Und das geht fantastisch. Also ich habe es jetzt ausprobiert, es funktioniert. Problem ist, du musst halt immer, du musst beide PCs anhaben und du musst zum Beispiel die Kamera und das Mikrofon auch auf dem Streaming-PC haben. Das habe ich jetzt noch nicht gemacht, weil ich erstmal nur testen wollte, ob es geht. Und dann habe ich mir noch ein paar Netzwerkkabel besorgt, weil ich habe immer über WLAN halt alles gemacht, ne? Und das ist natürlich auch Quatsch. Und deswegen streame ich jetzt auch wieder parallel Twitch und YouTube, um zu gucken, ob es jetzt besser ist. Ob es jetzt irgendwie flüssiger läuft, keine Unterbrechung gibt. Weil, wenn das der Fall ist, dann liegt es halt am WLAN. Was sehr, sehr, sehr gut sein kann. Ja, also ja. Und das alles ist noch alles experimentelle Bastelstunde und Fortbildung für mich, weil das alles wird erst umgesetzt, richtig, wenn ich Glasfaser habe. Vorher ist es sowieso egal. Aber das kommt ja hoffentlich bald. So. Twitch, sowas, ja. Moin, Temmo. Ja, ich erkläre einfach alles nochmal. Ich teste heute nochmal alles, beides, weil ich mit LAN-Kabel jetzt verbunden auf meinen, wie heißt das Ding nochmal? Zum Router, ne? Ich habe jetzt überall LAN-Kabel in der Wohnung liegen und wollte mal gucken, ob es am WLAN liegt, dass ich immer diese hässlichen Unterbrechungen habe und nicht am Multistreaming. So, und ich habe ein Dual-PC-Setup jetzt aufgebaut. Aber es läuft noch nicht. Ich habe es aufgebaut, aber es läuft im Moment nur über... What the fuck? Telefon klingelt. Stimmt. Anna hat das Telefon nicht umgestellt. Anna! Oh, das ist meine Mutter. Das ist so witzig. Wir haben ja Festnetz, ne? Und die einzige Person, die das Festnetz benutzt, ist meine Mutter. Das ist so ein bisschen wie das Batman-Telefon. Nur halt mit meiner Mutter und nicht mit Batman. Das heißt, jedes Mal, wenn es klingelt, dann weiß ich, es ist die Mutter. Oder wenn meine Frau vergessen hat, ihre Arbeit umzustellen, wenn sie einmal Homeoffice gemacht hat. Und das ist diesmal der Fall, glaube ich. Hoffe ich, aber ist egal, das interessiert mich alles nicht. Wer da dran ist. Ja. Ja, auf jeden Fall Dual-Setup, ganz geil, aber wir machen erst ernst, wenn Glasfaser ist. Und dann hole ich mir auch noch eine zweite Webcam und dann kann ich so geil umschalten. Es wird super. Hab viel gelernt am Wochenende schon wieder. Ich weiß aber immer noch nicht genau, wie ich Soundbites über YouTube mache, über YouTube-Chat. Das ist das Mamaphon, genau. Heute aber wollen wir wieder spielen. Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition. Und das Geile ist, heute kommen wir wahrscheinlich durch. Wir haben alles soweit fertig. Was ist mit ihm denn? Und die Klammer zum Ende schließt sich wieder. Wir gehen wieder dorthin zurück, wo wir aufgewacht sind. Ganz am Anfang. Und zwar ins Leichenhaus. Dort ist nämlich das Portal, das uns zur Festung der Reue, Fortress of Regret, bringen kann. Und dort ist das große Finale. Dort ist unser Gegenspieler, der uns versucht andauernd irgendwie zu töten oder aufzuhalten. Da ist derjenige, der... Ich weiß nicht, für alle... Nee, ich weiß nicht genau, was da noch... Wir sind ja vorherige Inkarnationen, haben ja schon viel Unheil angerichtet. Und irgendwie glauben wir inzwischen, dass... irgendein Teil oder ein paar der alten Reinkarnationen in dieser Festung sitzt. Wir wissen es aber auch noch nicht genau. Und wir wissen immer noch nicht genau, warum wir überhaupt unsterblich werden wollten. Warum wir das überhaupt gemacht haben. Und diese Fragen werden hoffentlich endlich jetzt beantwortet. Pox, der gute alte Pox, der kann uns wieder reinbringen.
Right. We need to set up Kip now.
Guck mal,
Alright.
Wir sind soweit gut ausgerüstet. Und ich glaube hier. Ja. Moin Marco. Ich bin übrigens auch auf Twitch. Ne? Falls du es lieber guckst auf Twitch. Ich teste nämlich heute, ob's heute wieder mit Dual geht. Weil ich habe jetzt alles über LAN-Kabel. Nicht mehr über WLAN. There is something about the ark in front of you. Something hauntingly familiar. A bone-numbing chill blankets the air between these two black pillars, as if the ark itself bordered on some other, colder space. For some reason, you know. You know this is a portal to the Fortress of Regret. Now all you need to do is open it. Leave the portal alone, grit your teeth, and peel the skin from your left forearm. Yep. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into your left forearm. With a dry, tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. Lecker! The chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. Examine the skin. This scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. Scarred, grey surface reminds you of a zombie's hide. It feels more like a piece of curled leather than a strip of skin. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret on the scrap of flesh with your blood. Jo. Ja, wir brauchen Regret, damit wir da reinkommen. Das ist der Schlüssel zum Portal. You pick the tip of your index finger. Before the wound can heal, you squeeze forth several drops of blood. You prepare to scrawl your regret. A series of images float across your mind. Aber wir mal gucken, was unser Regret sein soll. I regret what happened to my companions. I regret my actions. I regret my past. I regret events that have led up to this point. Oh. Ja. Und das ist jetzt, finde ich, ist ein schöner Punkt, um nochmal zu sagen, wie geil dieses Rollenspiel ist. Weil ich denke jetzt gerade nicht irgendwie über Gameplay nach, sondern woran ich denke, ist tatsächlich am miesesten, finde ich eigentlich, was mit meinen Companions passiert ist. Mit Ignus, mit Dakon und aber auch mit Valor. Und mit Morty. Mit Morty weiß ich nicht ganz genau. Morty hat's ein bisschen mehr verdient als die anderen, glaube ich. Morty habe ich über Jahrhunderte wahrscheinlich sehr schlecht behandelt, also da habe ich auch viel Regret. Erstmal, also ich gehe auf jeden Fall mit dem ersten. I regret. All my companions had to suffer for me to reach here. Ja, das ist gut. Enslaving Dakon all these decades. Yup. Having taught Ignus the power to harm others. Yup, auch ziemlich gut. Das ist alles richtig. Ich gehe mit Ignus, weil Ignus, da ist die Schwere am größten. Ignus habe ich zu einem bösartigen, psychopathischen Monster gemacht. Na, und das, also von Kindesbeinen auf, habe ich ihn missbraucht dahingehend. Und die anderen, die haben auch sehr viel gelitten, aber, ne. Also, Dakon, die Geschichte, die wird auch gut enden, wenn ich ihn befreie. Sozusagen aus dem Schwur. Und Morty das ist noch eine ganz andere Baustelle. Ne, ich gehe mit Ignus. You scrawl the regret onto the scrap of flesh. But your rapid healing forces you to stop, often to reopen the cut on your finger and squeeze forth more blood. Lecker. Several moments later, you have finished. Your blood glistening on the scrap of skin. A combination of your flesh, your blood, and your regret. Watch the blood dry. As you watch the bloody regret dry, a wave of cold washes over you. You look up. The black pillars to either side of the arc are glowing softly, motes of misty blue light drifting from their sides, to form a shimmering curtain between them. Beyond the curtain, you can barely make out a weathered stone causeway leading into darkness. Everybody ready? Valor answers only with silence. As you turn to look at him, you see his eyes burning into you. They flicker for a moment, as if in thought. Then you are suddenly struck by a terrible feeling. He's searching your features, as if looking for something, some weakness. Ja, Valor das wird noch lustig. Wenn Valor erkennt, wer ich wirklich bin, dann hackt er mich in Stücke. Ja, ich bereue ein bisschen, dass ich Mordrom nicht mehr habe. Nordrom? Ich weiß nicht, ihr wisst schon, die Maschine. Fall from Grace? I have come this far, and it would be rude of me to retire before the final hour. She smiles slightly. Even if you were to ask politely, I would not permit it. It seems I have no choice then. Anna? Anna glares at Fall from Grace and turns to you, fires in her eyes. If she goes, I'll go, so I will. I'll not turn stag on ya here. I won't. Okay, he's stabil. Very well, Dakon. You with me? Your path is mine. Er kann ja nicht anders. Morty, you ready? Er hat natürlich mehr zu sagen. Morty hesitates, glances at the portal, glances at you, glances at the portal again, then gives a rattling sigh. Look, I'm not going to say too much here, but, well, there's something I need to tell you. Natürlich! What is it, Morty? Well, it's about where we're going, or actually where we've been. Where we've been? What are you talking about? Dakon, it's so subtle you almost miss it. Dakon's blade flickers, the edge dulling. As you glance at him, his hands drop to his sides, as if he is preparing for battle. This isn't the first time we've been through this. You see, we've been to this Fortress of Regrets before, though I didn't know it then. Okay. Okay. So, from the very start, you could have told me where the portal was, what the portal key is, why I'm immortal, what happened to my mortality, and the fact that it's in this fortress. Morty, I kill you. Ich meine, das stimmt. Ich meine, genau hier hat das Spiel gestartet. Ne? Und Morty hätte uns alles jetzt sofort sagen können. Wir hätten sofort da sein können. You didn't know? How is that possible? Morty, I expect an explanation. No more lies or deceptions. Not now. Ja. Ich habe keine Lust mehr. It's hard to explain until you've been there. Besides, you didn't know the other you. He wasn't exactly the kind of basher to share the chant with us. I mean, I knew he was looking for some place, but I didn't know why, where it was, or what it was, so I couldn't say anything to you. Because I didn't know anything. I just know what happened when we got there. And what happened. Well, we went to this fortress, and even before we land foot in this place, we're all split up, fighting for our lives. He shudders. So the first thing I want to tell you is, if you're determined to go through with this, there's a good chance that anybody who goes through that portal is going to end up somewhere far away from everybody else. Thing is, even split up, we may be your only hope. Why do you say that? Because whatever was waiting in that fortress for you, Chief, it already defeated you once. To this day, I don't know how you managed to survive, but if you fall again, we're going to need someone there to pull you out of that fortress. Morty, I need you to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important. This Fortress of Regrets stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness, and shadows. Everywhere, shadows. We go there, and we better be prepared. What happened when we first went there? Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault, those shadows crawling all over me, trying to bring me down. Then suddenly, we were out, like someone had pulled us back. Hold on a moment. When you say us, it doesn't sound like it meant just you and me. Morty falls silent. Dakon, der war auch dabei. Know that I have walked your path many times. Dakon speaks slowly, as if measuring each word. His blade has become a misty grey, as if Dakon's mind has drifted. A portion of your path is known to me. 5 walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. Oh. But who were they? How did they die? I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death. The death of the body. You died the death of memory. Guck an. Wer ist der Bogenschütze? Keine Ahnung. Aber das erklärt auch, warum ich die Amnesie habe vielleicht. Weil ich das letzte Mal quasi auch da reingegangen bin und bin gescheitert. Ja, und meine Burschis, keine Ahnung, warum die mir nichts erzählt haben. But who were these people? The skull was me, Mortis says quietly. The woman was some chit named Dionara. Ja, meine Freundin. I never knew the archer. He was one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows. Klingt nach einem coolen Typen. Yeah, Morty rattles as if shivering. Chief, at this fortress, there's shadows everywhere. There was darkness there, and every shadow was sharp claw. Dakon's voice is a whisper, and his dead black eyes seem to be staring at something just beyond you. They are tormented creatures. The wounds in your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them. They spoke to me like the Pillar of Skulls. Morty's voice drops. They knew. Alright, look, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. The shadows suffer. They know of torment. They know how to torture you with that which was wounded your heart. When you face them, know that you face that which has killed you once. Dakon, Morty, you and I survived. What happened to the archer and Dionara? The archer died the death of the body. The woman died the death of the spirit. I could not save the woman because it was not your will that she be saved. Oh, ich war ein Arsch anscheinend. Her grave was dry of tears. No one knew to mourn her passing. Oh. But why did I not want her saved? Your will was known only to you. Alright, look you two, I need to know all you can tell me about that. Das hatten wir schon. I can't tell you anymore, Chief, except we're bound to be divided as soon as we arrive. It's a huge place, and it's crawling with shadows, and somewhere in that fortress is something more powerful than any of us. Nothing lives there. The walls are darkness. Alright, before I step through this portal, is there anything else you feel like sharing that you think might help me? Well, Morty pauses. Yeah, there's one other thing you should know. The you I knew before, the you that led us here, he wasn't like you. At all. What do you mean? All I'm saying is that despite all your assassin behavior, you got more spirit than he ever did. The other you, he was detached from everything. So I just want you to keep that in mind. But that's not all you want to say, is it? No. Morty pauses. There's one other thing. I may not have liked that other you very much, but he was one smart basher. The smartest basher I've ever known. He always had every angle covered. If he died at the fortress, that means, well... You don't think I can succeed, do you? No, Morty shakes his head. It's not that, Chief, because it's not always who's smartest, or who's the most powerful, or who's the toughest. Sometimes it comes down to who you are and what you really want. I mean, once you wanted to become immortal, but in the end, is that really what you wanted? Just be sure of what you want this time. That's all I'm saying. Fair enough. Look, Morty, we haven't really talked about this, but you know you don't have to come with me to this place, right? I'll understand if you don't want to. Yeah, I know, Chief. And I can't lie to you, I don't want to go, but I will. Just know that once we step through that portal, it isn't going to be just about you anymore. This is our lives you're playing with, and we don't get back up when we die. And why are you far from Grace? It's because of what Ravel said in the maze. Grace's voice is soft, so soft you almost missed it. Isn't it, Morty? What Ravel said in the maze, she said you draw people who suffer to you, like a lodestone. Morty shakes his head. Maybe it's because you've been suffering all this time. Maybe when you end up resettling things, maybe we will know a bit of peace too. Maybe. Maybe so. Then are you with me, Morty? Why not, Chief? Morty shakes his head. I mean, we've gone to every other horrible plane in the multiverse I can think of. Why not take that extra step over the cliff? He gives a rattling sigh. Are you ready? Because if you're not... Can you tell me again what to know what's behind the portal? Nee, das haben wir schon. I'm ready, Morty. There's nothing more I can do to prepare myself. Are you with me? Well, Morty glances at the shimmering blue curtain and gives another rattling sigh. Sure, let's go. I mean, any place else has got to be better than rattling our bone box in the mortuary, right? Alright. Okay. Los geht's. Speichern. Quick save. Einmal noch gucken. Skin of Regrets. This is a scrap of your flesh. Ja. Habe ich alles. Blade of Immortal. Das könnte wichtig sein, um mich umzubringen später. Daenerys Legacy habe ich. Daenerys Wedding Ring. Bronze Sphere. Das ist alles Quatsch, was ich nie wieder brauchen kann eigentlich. Das brauche ich auch nicht mehr. Godsman Token. Was brauche ich denn noch? Ein paar Tätowierungen einstecken. Wenn wir getrennt werden. Intelligenz und Charisma. Das ist vielleicht ganz gut. Was haben wir denn da? Intelligenz? Haben wir noch mehr Intelligenz? Charisma. Wisdom. Ach, nee, Wisdom brauche ich glaube ich als einziges nicht mehr.
What's up?
Okay. Die anderen haben nichts für mich, oder?
In enduring, grow strong.
Hm. Warte mal. Das ist vielleicht noch nützlich. Oh. Old. Okay. Negative Materialplänen. Regrets. Finale. Ganz alleine. Dramatische Musik. Da ist Daenerys. Schöne Musik. Before you is the ghostly form of Dayanara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. She is standing at the edge of the black stone causeway, staring out into the emptiness of the plain. Dayanara. My love, you should not be here. You must leave at once. Dayanara, what is this place? Is this a fortress? This is the fortress of regrets. It is the place that holds the moment of my death prisoner. And I may not stray far from its halls. If you can find a way back to Sigil, you must. If you stay here, my love, you shall die. I'm immortal, Dayanara. I don't think I have much to worry about even here. Ich glaube, hier ist was anderes. What about my immortality? Surely I'm still immortal even here. She shakes her head. No, my love. There is something about this fortress. The shell that surrounds it cuts it from the rest of the plains. It is that shell that acts as a barrier to your immortality. How could this shell act as an obstacle? That makes no sense. As I have maintained my vigil here in this place, I have come to learn the nature of your immortality, my love. It is a thing which hungers for the lives of others. At the moment of your death, it claims another living thing in your place, allowing you to live. The soul that dies in your place is brought here, to the fortress, as a shadow. I believe this shell prevents your immortality from finding another victim. Oh, okay. So, when I die, another dies in my place. Ja, das haben wir schon gelernt, schon zweimal. And if it can't find another living thing to die for me, then if you die in this place, it is the end. For there's nothing that lives here, so you must be careful. Return back to Sigil and leave this cursed place. But my allies are here. That means they are inside this shell. What happens to them if I die? Ah. Guck mal. Vielleicht ist sie deswegen gestorben. My love, if you have brought anything that lives with you to this place, then it is in terrible danger, both from the shadows and from you. Should you die here, your immortality will hunt for the closest living thing in the fortress. That is the one that shall die in your place. You must leave here now. I can't go back. So can you tell me anything else that might be helpful? What waits inside the fortress? There is no natural darkness within the fortress, my love. Only the shades of those who have died in your place. Ja, wir waren schon ein Arsch. Ich glaube, das ist so eine Nummer, ne? Also... The energies of this plane feed them, and their hatred for you is beyond all reason. They will not permit you to leave. She throws a glance at the walls of the fortress. Do not enter, I beg you. But my allies are in there. I cannot leave them. Do you have any idea where they might be? If you brought others, then they were cast from you when you arrived. It is the nature of this place to divide living things, then kill them. He looks distraught. The fortress is a thing of many miles. Finding your friends here will be difficult. I have to find them. There's no choice in the matter.
Updated my journal.
Very well, my love. If you intend to go on, you must know this. Past the entrance to the fortress is a great antechamber with countless shadows. You must move swiftly and not let them gather about you, or you shall surely be slain. One thing more. Dayanara pauses, as if trying to catch a fleeting memory. Within the chamber are great clocks. Her voice becomes steadier, more certain. Clocks, which you spoke of once as having been the key to you escaping the chamber. When you were trapped there once before, she looks at you. I know I cannot stay you from your course, my love. I shall watch for you and help you if I can. Oh. Guck mal jetzt, weil ich den Ring habe. I brought your ring, Dionara. I found your legacy to me. Oh. The ring still holds a part of me within it, my love. When you carry it, you carry my heart with you. She closes your eyes for a moment, and you suddenly feel a warmth pass through you. Dionara opens her eyes, then smiles. I knew you would return to me, with it, in your keeping. Carry it now with my blessing, and keep it close to your heart. Through it, I will defend you. You have my thanks, Dionara. I must go now. Und weg ist sie. Oh. Upgrade. Was haben wir hier denn? Negative Token. Okay, was haben wir denn hier für Werte? Wir haben... Reicht mir das? Ja. 24 reicht. Vielleicht ein bisschen mehr Intelligenz. Ja. Ein bisschen mehr Intelligenz. Was haben wir denn da? Was können wir wegmachen? Ja, komm. Und dafür gibt's nochmal Charisma. 21 reicht, 23 ist super geil. Guck mal, was sind das für Werte? Sehr schön. Nur kämpfen kann ich nicht. Bisschen wie Fallout. Aber mal los, rein in die gute Stube. Leg los.
Power is here.
I have need of you. There are creatures that must die.
Okay.
Done.
Kurzen Prozess machen erstmal hier mit den ganzen Shadows.
Die. Damn, I'm hurt. Die.
Oh, Bin ich jetzt gerade... Bin ich nicht gestorben? War das nur ganz knapp? Anscheinend, oder? Komm hier. Was? So wenig? Haben die Loot? Nee, die haben nix. Ich sollte einfach durchrennen, ne? Hat die Alte mir auch gesagt. Die Alte! Oh shit, die sind viele. Kann ich mich irgendwie buffen? Warte mal. Was haben wir denn noch so?
This is it.
Hätte mich vielleicht mal vorher noch ein bisschen rasten können und so, ne? Aber naja, jetzt machen wir das halt so. Läuft doch alles. Ist auch gut. Komm, nehmen wir mal. Super. Was ist das? This huge clock looks like it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it. But the ground around it has been disturbed, as if someone walked on it recently, perhaps in the last few years. There is something crudely scratched on the clock face, and you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation worming its way through the back of your skull. You know what's written on the clock is a message to you, from you. Examine your writing.
Updated my journal.
The message carved on the clock face looks like it was carved with a dagger. Run. Doors are lies. Use cannons, then portal. Huh? It looks like the message was written in some haste. Following the message is a crude arrow pointing in the opposite direction. It's a long hand on the clock. Thanks for the advice. Okay. Türen ignorieren, Kanonen. Das sieht aus wie eine Kanone. Haben den Schlangen noch im Tod? Jesus, wieso hau ich denn so doll zu? Bin ich denn so stark? Ich glaube, ich brauche keine Intelligenz. Intelligenz 20 reicht, ich will stärker sein, ich will zuhauen. This ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with the levers at the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. Examine the panel. The panel has a series of gears and levers. Beneath each of one are a series of scratch marks that looks like they were hastily carved there with a dagger. Some bear no marks, others bear a single slash beneath them, and one has an X. Without knowing why, you know the X lever will somehow help you leave this place. Oh, bitteschön.
Updated my journal.
It gives way easily beneath your touch, and to your surprise disintegrates into mist, then spreads to your hand, which also begins to fade. Then your arm, then you are overcome with dizziness, and the walls are fading out around you. What? War's das schon?
It is difficult to separate shadow from the darkness here. This is not a place meant for the living.
Oha, dreh dich um!
Ah, the Tanari.
So, you are the spider that lies in the center of it all. I have many questions that you could answer. Your goals in this matter have not been entirely clear. My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tanari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now if you will. My heart is neither black, nor do I fear for my life. My companions, my friends, are here in your fortress. I shall not leave until we are rejoined, and the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion. Uh-oh. There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place, and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life. The only price he shall pay is the loss of memory. As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is the equivalent of death to him. I have traveled with this man for some time, and there are many things I do not wish him to forget. He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tanari, just as he has forgotten all who have walked the path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is nothing. That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me, nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. He has suffered much, and I find my sympathies lie with him, rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward fights, preferring to kill from a distance where his opponent cannot reach him. You shall torment him no more. Anari, perhaps you doubt my powers here in this place? A demonstration may silence your doubt.
You have done enough harm. Prepare yourself.
You are... I can forge planes with my power. I can unmake you.
Strength.
Da ist es down. What? Und wieder so eine Maschine. Ja, komm. Gleich wieder den Hebel mit dem X drücken. Oh, jetzt wird Anna getötet. Nein.
So cold here.
Ah, the Fiendling Girl.
Was ist das für ein Gestümper? Was meinst du? Der weg! The Fiending Girl. Schnell knutschen. Nee, ich bin da ja gar nicht. Das ist ja der Böse. Die sollen nicht knutschen. Where's the one who brought you here? In a place where you will never find him. If you think to be taking him, you'll be needing to get through me. You'll be needing to get through me first. Your words have passion's strength, and precious little reason. If it gives me the strength to gut ya, I don't care. Curious. Your reason for following him here is becoming clear. Enough of your chattering. If it's a fight you want, then... Could it be that you somehow perceive yourself as special in his eyes? If you're gonna try and get past me, then go on, do it. Fiendling, I have watched the one you follow across many lifetimes. I know his heart. And I know there have been countless others who have felt passion for him. Of them all, you are certainly the least. You are a thing, bastardized by your parents and the plains. Hey, aber nicht nett. Shut your bone box, you hear me? Answer me this, and you will know silence, child. Does the one you follow matter to you?
He matters more to me than my life.
Oh,
Then die.
then die. Und auch tot. Okay. Bloß nicht zu viel. Das sind hier überall Schatten. Bring mich hier um. Kann ich nicht machen. So, erstmal hier durch. Macht mich fuchsig, dass ich so halb tot bin. Komm. Gönn dir mal ein bisschen Blut. Njam, 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 njam. Also hier ist ja wieder die Kanone in der Mitte, aber die habe ich ja letztes Mal benutzt. Gibt's hier noch mehr Kanonen? Da ist noch eine Kanone. Wird doch noch gezaubert auf mich. Frechheit. Oh, einmal bitte X. Jetzt nach und nach. Guck mal, jetzt kommen die anderen.
Ah, the Githzerai. I
Githzerai.
remember him well.
Githzerai.
Submit.
I may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
Das ist doch kurz. Kurz und knapp. Ich glaube, es spielt überhaupt keine Rolle, welche Maschine ich nehme, ne? Ich nehme jedes Mal eine andere. Ja, nicht stehen bleiben. Komm, gönn dir. Die hatte ich schon, ne? Ja. Ich glaube, sonst gibt's hier keine tatsächlich. Oh, hier ist noch was. Nee. Ich denke, wir müssen das so lange machen, bis alle Companions ihre Sequenz hatten. Oh. Ne, man kann es gar nicht. Oh. Ah, die geht noch, oder? Nee. Nichts Neues, okay. Okay, irgendwie fehlt ihr noch eine Kanone. Au! Ja. Oh oh, hatte ich schon. Komm. Bisschen spannend, weil ich nicht sterben darf. Ausnahmsweise. Warte mal, wenn auf der Seite eine war, dann war hier bestimmt auch noch eine. Leckt mich an die Füße, hier ist auch nichts. Was denn hier? Irgendwie fehlt mir doch eine Kanone dann, oder nicht? Yeah. Nächster. Die hatte ich auch schon, meine ich. Na komm. Nächster.
I'm hurt. I feel stronger.
Yeah. Konstitution. Acid Storm, Guardian Mantle, Ice Storm. Das klingt gut. So, und jetzt hoffe ich, habe ich endlich genug Konstitution, dass ich mal ein bisschen regeneriere. 18, na komm. Da muss doch was gehen. So, geht die noch? Nee, Kanone ist auch schon alle leer geballert.
Die.
Sehr gut.
Die.
So. Kann ich speichern? So, jetzt kann ich endlich wieder speichern. Gut. So. Den noch eben wegmachen. Hier geht's ja auch noch hoch. Ich dachte, das ist ja eine Wand, das ist eine Treppe. Okay.
Die.
Block. Das ist eine Kanone. Schauen wir mal, was sagt die Uhr denn? This huge clock looks like it has partially melted. Ach, das ist das übliche. Auch noch ein bisschen Heilung. Okay, ist erreichen. Einmal ballern, bitte.
Updated my journal.
In the distance, you hear a roaring sound, as if something just opened, and a howling wind is rushing through the walls. As you try and figure out where the sound is coming from, you suddenly realize you are disintegrating and becoming part of the wind. Ah, das war wohl die letzte Kanone, oder? Nee. Irgendwas ist aufgegangen. Wahrscheinlich da, ne? Da war ja so eine Art Portal. Yes! Let's go. Uh-oh, Ignus.
I'm gone.
Then set fire to the place. Skies shall be flames, and all life shall be as
This huge crystal radiates a pulsating spectral light as it hovers above the crater in the middle of the room. The rhythm of its pulses remind you of a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edges of the room like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow on the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. Touch the crystal! As you touch the crystal, there's a flash of heat and orange-white light. You whip your hand back. The crystal burns like the heat from Ignus flames. From within the crystal, a sickle white-blue light dances and flickers like fire. Look, like I'll have to put you in the dead book first, Ignus. Okay? Okay. Aber hier, guck mal, ich habe diesen Carkle-Charm, der mir 50% Resist Fire macht. Ja, das ist doch eine feine Sache. Habe ich das jetzt gemacht? Ja. Jetzt Fratzengeballer. Klassischer Magierkampf. Ich bin Magier. Ne? Also. Bergmann. Was ist das? Blut. Sounding Stone. Komische Statuen. Hier ist noch wieder ein bisschen Loot versteckt. Oh, nehme ich. Nehme ich. So viel Action gerade. Ja, tatsächlich, ne? Ist ganz geil gemacht. Okay, touch the crystal. Fall into darkness. There's a moment of silence and sharp pain splinters through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being has been turned to ice, then shattered. Fall into darkness. Geil. Oh no. Good incarnation. He has awakened. Practical incarnation. Finally. I thought I would die again, waiting for him to rise. Paranoid incarnation. Perhaps you will still die. Never forget I watch you thieves, you killers. Kill us all three of you. Practical incarnation. Have a care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck. It was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear, if I could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, Good incarnation. The two of you, be silent. Let us make sure he's alright and save the arguments for later. Die sehen ja so aus wie ich. Who are you all? By the hells. He's lost his memories. Damnation! He's useless to us now. Calm yourself. He's only disoriented. As were we all. Give him a moment to get his bearings. You are all thieves. Wearing my body, and you will give it back. I am at the limits of my patience with your howling. Be silent, or... This arguing avails us nothing. Give him his space, leave him be. Time is no longer in our favor. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is no doubt hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to awaken. I will speak to him now. Practical incarnation? The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully, and as you study him, you feel him studying you. So, it has come to this. Who are you? I will not surrender my name to you or any man. The man's voice is rough, like yours, and it rings strangely in your ears. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You are one of my incarnations. You made it here with my clues to guide you. We are separate incarnations? How is it possible? Ich muss kurz weg, hab richtig FOMO. Was ist denn FOMO? Warte mal, FOMO, das hat mir schon mal jemand gesagt. Die jungen Leute mit ihren Griffen. Fear of missing out. Achso, okay. Muss kurz weg, hab richtig FOMO. Okay. Ja. Soll ich kurz warten? Wollen wir eine Pipi-Pause machen? Pinkelpause. Ja. Ich geh mal kurz zum Kühlschrank. Ein bisschen Hunger. im Schnittchen. Ja, das ist nochmal Premium-Content. Im Schnappel beim Essen zuzugucken. Käsebrot, Schinkenbrot. Das sind bestimmt wieder 600 Kalorien da. So eine Scheiße. Aber ich habe einen Kniff. Ich mache heute so ekelhaftes Essen. Also so gesund essen. Pass auf. Ein riesen Kohlkopf, ne? Reibt man so ein bisschen ab. Habe ich noch Rotkohl. Reibe ich auch ein bisschen was ab. Zwiebel, Karotten, Kartoffeln. Alles abreiben. Das ist so geraspelte Scheiße, ne? Und das würzt du dann. Erstmal nur mit Salz. Lässt das ein bisschen liegen und geht die Flüssigkeit raus. Lässt die Flüssigkeit ab. Hast du so trockenes Geschrapsel. Das würzt du dann richtig mit irgendwelchen leckeren Sachen. Paprika und was weiß ich, Pfeffer. Machst du da so einen Puffer raus, ne? So wie Kartoffelpuffer. Packst du dann in den Backofen. Hast du so Cracker, so Crackerkuchen. Das Gemüse. Super gesund. Ne? Und nicht braten, weil dann musst du ja Öl nehmen. Öl, Fett, böse, aua. Und das Zeug, das fresse ich dann. Das sind kaum Kalorien. Und macht halt richtig satt. So kann man abnehmen. Ja? Du musst halt irgendwie was mit bisschen was Herzhaftes musst du halt haben. Du musst irgendwas verarbeiten können. Ja, und dieses Gemüse ist einfach leider das Beste. Schmeckt aber nicht das. Am liebsten würde ich den ganzen Tag nur Schwein essen. Also auch letztens. Ist auch im Repertoire. Also weniger mit Früchten, ne? Aber wenn ich welche habe, zufällig dann, ja. Aber super gut, das stimmt. Haferflocken bekommen wir total gut. Dann mit Joghurt oder sogar Quark. Echt, aber das ist so, weißt du, das tut mir gut und es schmeckt auch okay. Aber ein kleiner Teil von mir hasst mich dann auch so ein bisschen, weil das ist so wie so ein Gesundheitsernährungsinfluencer. Ja? Also das ist so super Essen. Ja, und ich widere mich so ein bisschen an. So ein bisschen widert es mich an. Oh, das ist so gesund und ballaststoffreich. Oh. In Wirklichkeit will ich halt Frikadellen mit Senf. Und eine Pommes. Oder ein halbes Hähnchen. Oder einfach eine Pizza mit Hackfleisch und Jalapenos. Ja. Aber wie geil, ne? Dieses Spiel. Endlich kommt es zum Ende. So ein geiler, also es ist für mich persönlich so geiler Content, weil ich wollte immer wissen, wie es ausgeht. So, und hier war ich noch nie. Tammo ist wieder da. Also, wir haben unsere Wir haben andere Inkarnationen von uns getroffen. Und wir fragen uns gerade, wie das sein kann. The incarnation is silent for a moment, then his expression changes to contempt. If there is anything I have hated about you, it is your countless questions. Your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice is like a hatchet, and anger flickers across his features. The time for question is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach this fortress, and whatever it is that awaits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me a second time. You sound as if you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. The man gives you a strange look, then studies you. Of course. It's the only reason we're speaking now. I'll need you to be the shell. But your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? You mean you intend to possess me?
Updated my journal.
Yes. He glances around at the spiked walls, then turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. Okay, wenn ich jetzt einfach Ja sage, dann ist Game Over. Aber ich hab wieder gefressen, so eine Scheiße. Tut mir leid. Jetzt habe ich hier Brot liegen. Das ist natürlich teuflisch. How are we to become one? You must surrender your will to me, your knowledge and skills. Whatever little you have managed to accumulate in your life may prove useful. He sizes you up again. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. Das ist ein Großkotz. Yet you came here previously and were defeated. Ja, ne? Das ist ein Versager. Man frowns. I was taken unawares, and I did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon my arrival. What happened after that is confusing. If you're one of my incarnations, then I have questions for you. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. You are the one who saved Dakon at Shrektlor, the one who imprisoned Valor, and the one who led Dionara to her death. Guck mal. Die zweite Antwort ist nicht so vollständig wie die hier. Das habe ich alles, weil ich halt so schlau bin, ausgefunden. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. Guck mal, jetzt habe ich endlich den Verantwortlichen für diesen ganzen Scheiß, der in meinem Namen gemacht wurde. You gave Dakon the unbroken circle of Sertimon. Why? The unbroken circle? That collection of lies? Yes, it was a week's work to forge such a thing. It was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. Oh, ich hab den gefälscht. You made it? But you told him? Perhaps they carry some truth. I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. Why? Your ignorance astounds me. The man looks incredulous. Can it be that you do not know what he carries in his hand? That blade he carries is shaped by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. The man looks lost in thought, then his face sneers in disgust. Though obviously the Gith became separated when we arrived in the fortress. and I was unable to make use of his blade. The man frowns. Unfortunate. Okay. Oi! Ah! Are you the one who taught Ignis the art? Ignis? The man stares at you and frowns. Is that a name? Who in the hells are you talking about? Okay, er ist nicht verantwortlich für den Psychopathen, das ist schon mal. Aber egal, er hat Dakon versklavt und Daenerys in den Tod geführt, wahrscheinlich auch. Fragen wir ihn mal. You are the one who led Daenerys to her death. The man's eyes narrow. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. Schon wieder. Okay. Why did Daenerys have to die? Daenerys, that girl, had little sense of the planes in her. And that was what I needed her for. You see, the dustmen have it right. Sometimes when you feel too much passion, you cling too tightly to life to let go. And neither did Daenerys, as I hoped she would. Paranoid incarnation. That woman! That ghost! The hunched man's eyes well up in fury and spittle flies from his mouth. She tormented me for years, pursuing me, hating me, and you were the one that killed her? Incarnation barely even glances at the Howling One and merely sneers. You, blaming me for anything is laughable. He turns back to you. It wasn't out of malice, though she did become tiresome. It's just that when I arrived in the fortress, I didn't intend to stay. I just wanted to get in, sacrifice her, then get out. Ooh. Er ist das Arschloch. Aber er hat nicht Ignus gemacht, sozusagen. The third incarnation speaks softly, but he sounds pained. Why did you do such a terrible thing? I needed someone to be my eyes here on the negative material plane, serve as a scout, and try and find out who my killer was. Only the dead can survive here for long, so Daenerys had to be sacrificed, so that she could become something other than she was. A tricky business, but it worked. She helped you, didn't she? Eieiei. Aber gerissen, ne? Also, so ein Geist als Scout. You didn't have to kill her. He looks at you silently for a moment, then his sneer returns. And that is why you will be defeated if you confront our killer. It is because you are weak, and you do not see that some things are necessary. Oi. That wasn't necessary, it was convenient for you. You should have looked for other solutions. Jo, ist eine gute Antwort. You dare call me weak? You orchestrated all these grand plans for defeating this invisible enemy, and you got your ass handed to you anyway, and some poor girl was murdered because of it. Maybe if you'd done your job the first time you were here, this wouldn't have been a problem. Ja, das ist auch eine gute Antwort. Ja, ich nehme das hier. Er ist ein Arschgesicht. You dare lecture me? Women have always walked our path with us, whether Daenerys or Ravel or any other woman, and they have suffered, and it was always their choice. Daenerys would have died for me if I'd asked her to. There was no crime. Er ist kalt, er ist hart. Er ist die Practical Incarnation. Okay, wollen wir mal weitergehen. Also, Daenerys haben wir. Jetzt interessiert mich noch, was er mit Vaylor hat. What was the purpose of imprisoning Vaylor? Man shakes his head as if weary. Vaylor was becoming tiresome. He gives a humorless smile. Those mercy killer dogs will hunt you across the plains themselves in search for justice. And Vaylor was an especially persistent hound. Incarnation's voice drops slightly, and he was much too close to justice for my taste. Why was he hunting for us? Oh, any of countless reasons, some of which lie with me, and others which lie in the hands of other incarnations. He flicks a glance over at the incarnation who was howling when you first arrived. There have been many lives that which have been blackened by incarnations with damaged minds. Some of us have created problems. I believe in solutions. Was he a threat? Oh yes. Or else I would have simply killed him. He nods. There's some link between him and justice itself that gives him power even over immortals such as us. The man gives a slight smile, especially if our injustices are great, and ours are of the blackest sort. Okay. Was haben wir denn noch so? Also, Ignus hat da nichts mit zu tun. You built the tomb beneath Sigil, didn't you? The one with the traps? I'd almost forgotten, yes. What a waste that was. The incarnation seems irritated. Obviously, that didn't work. And it cost a lot of blood and coin too. Worthless. The second incarnation breaks into uneven laughter, but it's more gleeful than mad. It was easy to breach that child's trap. I found it and changed it to make it harder. Changed the writings. First incarnation frowns at the second. He looks like he's barely restraining himself from attacking the other. Yet another thing you will answer for, he turns back to you. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. It was shortly after the failure of the tomb trap that I decided to carry the battle to our killer, rather than wait for him to show any longer. Okay. Okay. Oh, Morty kann auch noch. Were you the one who pried Morty of the Pillar of Skulls? Is Morty still alive? The incarnation stares for a moment in disbelief. Then he starts laughing. Ha! That piking skull couldn't be trusted farther than I could throw him. Claiming he had information when he didn't. Then I had to go through the torment of prying him of the Pillar of Skulls. Then he feigned ignorance once he was off of it. Incarnation scoffs. I humored him, since he told me everything I needed from him. Feigned ignorance? Oh yes, the man smiles. Once a liar, always a liar. It takes a stronger mind than the skulls to give me the laugh, though. What was his game? What more did he have to lie about? Incarnation smirks. It is of no matter. Let the skull have his secrets. They are worthless to us. Oh, das ist immer so gemein zu Morty. Okay, who are the others? Das brauchen wir eigentlich nicht sagen. Weiß ja, wer die sind. Ach, doch mal. Other incarnations, reflections of ourselves. I will have them merge with me after I deal with you. Glances at the hunched incarnation who was howling when you first arrived. Or kill them if they refuse. It is of no matter. They are not necessary. I see. Okay. How do I escape this place? You must surrender your will to me, your knowledge and skills. Whatever little you have managed to... Ja, das hatten wir schon. Okay. How do I surrender my will? In simplest terms, we simply lock gazes and you surrender yourself. You will merge with me, and we shall be as one, with my mind dominating. Choose. Very well, I shall surrender my will. Nee, kein Game Over. Nochmal Fragen stellen. Were you responsible for the tattoos on my back? The directions? He nods, irritated. Of course. I wasn't responsible. I knew there was a chance I might fail here and lose my memories. I wanted future incarnations to benefit from some guidance. So I had the directions stitched on my back, since such things, like journals, tend to be lost so easily. Very well, what about me seeking out Ferret, though? Why him? Ferret? The incarnation thinks for a moment. Oh yes, the Trash King. With all the tough bloods that I thought I was easy prey. He smiled slightly as if recalling a pleasant memory. After only a little bloodletting, I struck a bargain with him. He would see to it that if his men found me, they would take me safely to the mortuary. And of course, I needed the eyes and hands of his men to scour the catacombs beneath Sigil for me. What for? His fear. Made of bronze? Ugly? Feels like an egg to the touch, and it smells of rotten custard, right? Yes. I told Ferret it was the only thing that would save his miserable life. What a sniveling little dodger he was. The incarnation smiles at you. You see, the old bastard was destined to end up on the Pillar of Skulls when he died, and he was desperately trying to weasel out of it. So I told him that there was an item beneath Sigil that would save him from his fate, if you could only find it. But it wouldn't save him. It was just something you wanted him to find. Of course, it was useless to him. One cannot dodge fate so easily. He looks at you, irritated. However, nothing motivates a man faster than telling him what he seeks will save his soul from eternal damnation. I intended to take it from him after he found it. It's just that searching for it myself would have taken too long. He smiles again. And why should I do it when I could have someone else hunt for me? Actually, he ended up tricking me into finding it for him. Why was it so important? Important? Do you not know? The incarnation becomes silent for a moment. Do you have it with you? Yes, I do. I brought it with me. You have it? The incarnation's eyes flare. Then your life had some use after all. You watch his eyes flicker as if thinking, calculating. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. Okay, diese bronzene Sphäre scheint sehr, sehr wichtig zu sein. Ich glaube, wir haben von irgendjemandem schon gehört, dass es ein Erinnerungskristall ist von deinem ersten Ich. What is the sphere? Why is it important? It is a dead sensory stone. Do you know what it contains? He smiles eagerly. It holds the last experiences of the first of us. When we were one man, and not a string of incarnations. His voice drops. If there is some way of unlocking it, I will be able to see inside his mind. And see why this all happened? Yes. The incarnation's face has become somber. It is the answer I have always sought. Why this happened, why we became immortal, he studies you. When we merge, I will see about finding a means to unlock it. Perhaps all is not lost. The third incarnation interrupts. Perhaps there are no answers in such a thing. Perhaps there never was. I don't deal in the realms of perhaps and maybe. The first incarnation sneers. I seek answers. It is what has allowed us to get this far. He looks at the third incarnation with contempt. If we had left life in your hands, we wouldn't have even a fraction of the truth we now possess. And in that truth lies power. He turns to you. You will realize that when we merge. Ja, nee, mit dem Mergen, das lassen wir mal. I have no intentions of merging with you. Warte mal, ich konnte glaube ich noch was anderes sagen. I will not merge with you. You will merge with me. Man looks at you, then smiles incredulously. I surrender to no man. It is you who will be absorbed by me. I doubt it. Ohne Merging keine Competition, ja. Warte mal. Erstmal muss ich noch einen Hub nehmen hier. Ich will die Sache jetzt diplomatisch lösen. Ich will ihn nicht umbringen. Er ist ja nützlicher Typ. Do you still intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here? Yes! He glances around at the spiked walls and turns back to face you. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. Ja, das hatten wir schon. Yet you came here previously and were defeated. So even if I were to surrender to you, then we could still fail. Unlikely. I'm the only one who possesses the knowledge necessary to succeed. Blah 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 blah. Ah, ich drehe mich im Kreis. You have no choice in the matter. You do not know how to escape this place. I do. If you refuse to surrender with me, I will refuse to surrender to you. Neither of us will ever be able to leave this place. Only one may leave, and it will not be you. I could kill you. Ah, lieber nicht. Okay, jetzt machen wir mal Butter bei die Fische. I will not merge with you, you will merge with me. Bums. I doubt it. Do you intend to fight me on this? The man seems more amused than anything else. You are no match for me. There's a little point in resisting. Try me. So be it then. His eyes become grey like mist, and he gives a slight smile, as if in anticipation. We shall see what your mind has in store. You lock gazes with him. Ah! His eyes are like stones, and they start to drag you down. Surrender your will and allow yourself to be absorbed. Lock gazes with him. Try and force him to merge with you. As you swim in the corridors of his mind, the first emotion you encounter is surprise. And his eyes widen. He is not absorbing you. Your will is stronger, and it is consuming him. You feel him desperately trying to pull back, but he cannot. He is too weak, and your will blocks his retreat while drawing him deeper into your subconsciousness. This is the last time we shall ever speak. Return to death, where you belong. Oops! Abgesaugt. He looks incredulous for a moment, then he disintegrates, and you feel a rush of knowledge pouring through you, fighting to the surface. It's almost too much to absorb at once, and you find yourself disoriented. So much knowledge, so many experiences. That, and as quickly as it occurred, und ergänzt und Wisdom dazu. Bam! The rush subsides, and you steady yourself. The bits of knowledge swirl about in your mind, and you will make sense of them later. For now, only one piece of knowledge is important. That the incarnation did not know how to leave this place. He lied to trick you into surrendering. Damn it.
I feel stronger.
Jo, und ein Stüffchen noch. 25 Wisdom. Bam. Konstitution. Ich bin zufrieden mit meiner Intelligenz. Stärke 20, Charisma, ja. Das sind mal Werte hier. Das sind mal Werte. So. New Save. Fuck die Man. Aufgeschnappelt. Dass jeder was gemeint ist. Nehmen wir erstmal die paranoide Incarnation. Die wird jetzt auch noch aufgeschnappelt. The man before you resembles you, but his back is hunched, as if he is perpetually afraid of being struck. He's watching you warily, and he hisses as you approach, his hands clenching, as if wanting to strangle you. His arms are horribly gnarled, and scarred, as if they had been dunked into a stream of acid, and his left arm looks like it's holding on by a thread, literally. So ein Gollum haben wir hier. Know that you will not last long in this place, thief. Mazes and regrets and death are all that are here. What do you mean? You are a thief. I will feel the bones of your neck snap beneath my fingers. Take my body back. You wear my body like a cloak and you shame me. I'm no thief. I stole nothing from you. You stole everything. I awoke on the streets of the Ring City and all who saw me knew me. He takes a rasping breath. Ja genau, das ist der aus der Sphäre, der dir die Falle gestellt hat. All that you had done, all that you had harmed, they were waiting for me, blaming me, hurting me, until I couldn't take the voices anymore. His fingers grasped at the air and had to make them silent. You were the one who left the trap and the sensory stone for me, weren't you? And the dodecahedron journal with her traps? He affixes you with a wary eye. It seems just looking at you is making him uncomfortable. You're the one who set fire to Iana's legacies, weren't you? Trying to destroy my legacy? I burned the false papers, yes! More lies. Lies about my false lives. Okay. You're the incarnation the lady maze, aren't you? I found your journal in the lady's maze. Simply escaped. Simple trap. Broke her maze with ease, I did. I could have made it tighter, deadlier. He smiles. He knew nothing of what it takes to trap me. Eieiei. Okay, was haben wir noch? In order for me to leave this place, you must again... Ne, das machen wir am Ende. Das haben wir schon. The sensory stone trap. You're the one who left it for me, weren't you? Yes! He smiles, low and evil. Simple trap. Trap for someone who can't die. A mind trap. Ja, sehr mächtig. Auf jeden Fall sind sie alle. It was simple to escape, actually. The smile freezes on the incarnation's face. You lie! No, it was pathetically easy. I was able to escape. It was no effort. Lying thief! His eyes blaze like fires, and you watch as he clutches his left arm, then pulls, the stitching at the shoulder tearing off, unraveling. What?
Die.
Hat sich einen Arm abgerissen und verhaut mich damit.
I'm hurt.
Stop this. Nee, aber das will ich nicht. Ich bin nicht so einer. Ich hab ihn zu doll provoziert. Okay. Was haben wir denn alles? Hat sich einen Arm abgerissen und mich damit verprügelt. Okay. Sensory Stone hatten wir. Das hatten wir auch. You're blamed for killing the linguist, Finn, aren't you? There, he seemed confused for a moment. There were many that I killed. There were many that needed to be silenced. Okay. Er kann sich nicht mehr richtig an alle erinnern. What happened to your arm? He glances down at his arm for a moment, then looks up and smiles. Kept coming off. I had to stitch it up again. Okay. Ja, wir wissen ja, was passiert, wenn er nur gereizt wird. You know how I can leave this place? I will never tell you. You will never leave. It's so quiet here. Peaceful. Mag das hier, okay. Language of the Uyo. Ah, guck mal, das ist diese Sprache, die ich gelernt habe. Let us speak in private, just the two of us. As you speak the language of the Uyo, the incarnation's eyes widen and he stares at you. After a moment of silence, he replies in the same language. Only I know the language of the Uyo. How do you know it? You are correct. You are the only one who knows the language of the Uyo. So if I know the language of the Uyo, I must be you. Ist reine Logik. He is silent, staring at you. It is these others who are not you, for they do not know the language of the Uyo. He nods slowly. I hear you. This place confuses one's perception. We are both you, and now we must become as one. He looks frightened. To your surprise, he reverts to normal speech, and all the inflections of his voice are gone. It is calm, level, and much like your own. I no longer wish to live like this. Ohne Kampf. You no longer have to. All the pain and worry and torment of your existence, I will wipe it away. Das ist eine gute Antwort. You have suffered much. You were born into a world where nothing made sense, where strangers claimed they knew you. They blamed you for things you knew nothing of, and they tried to hurt you. Yeah. He looks at you and you watch as the incarnation loses its mad gleam and his eyes become more like your own. Yes. I will protect you now. You will know peace. For that is all you ever wanted, isn't it? The incarnation relaxes at your words, his eyes dimming as he locks gazes with you. There is the faintest of whispers and he falls to the black stones. With his collapse, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. Stärke und Konstitution! And there is a flood of memories and strengths and emotions, and you steady yourself, dizzy for a moment. Then your vision clears and you are yourself once more. 2 weg, einen haben wir noch zum Wegschnabbeln. Jetzt kommt der gute Junge. Gute Junge. Man before you. Ja, das war schön, fand ich auch. Also, das sind so viele tolle Momente. The man before you resembles you, but his face seems calmer somehow. He gives a slight smile as you approach, and he nods, as if in approval. Are you all right? Who are you? Have we ever had a name? Or was it just the first of us? The man chuckles softly. Know that I am your ally in this. I, like these others, have died my death in your mind. And this figment is all that remains. But who are you? The smile fades, and he looks at you with concern. This must be disorienting for you. Let me try and explain. I am one of your incarnations. I was once lost. Now I am here again. How is it possible? I do not know. Figment. Ja, das war einfach nur eine arme Sau, der Paranoide. Ne? Der ist einfach nur gebrochen. Aber jetzt hat er seinen Frieden gefunden. Weil wir sind rechtschaffen gut. I do not know. Whatever you touched within the fortress has brought pieces of yourself to the surface. He pauses for a moment, thinking. One of the others may know the means of how this came to be, but it is beyond me. If you are part of me, there are things I must know. Ask. In order to leave, you must again... Oh ja, das ist wieder Merchant, das machen wir am Ende. I have had countless lives. Why are there only 3 incarnations here? I do not know. Perhaps we were the 3 pieces that were somehow still present in your mind. Present how? I do not know for sure, but I would guess that when we die, traces of the former personality may remain in your mind. And I know that sometimes we may make ourselves felt. When you are about to place yourself in danger, or were close to a realization, for example, I found that I could help prod you in the right direction. So you were that crawling sensation I kept feeling in the back of my skull. I would be at a loss to describe how it felt to you, but it is possible. Yes. Ah, guck mal an. Die ganzen Erinnerungen, die mir so zugeschoben wurden, das war er vielleicht. 11:20 Uhr, oh oh. Zeit wird knapp! Wann muss ich dann los? 10 Minuten habe ich noch. There's something else I would know. Ne, Quatsch, ich kann noch ein bisschen länger. Do you know why I wanted to become immortal? No, I do not. Shit! I think it was done out of fear. Perhaps one of the others knows, but not I. What makes you think it was done out of fear? Man smiles slightly, but there's no humor in it. If anything, it is a sad smile. But man wishes to die. What man wishes to die? He shakes his head slowly, but only the first of us will ever truly know the reason that brought us to this state. Okay, weiß auch nix. What was your life like? It was quiet and long. It was filled with much of the pain and the joys that one would expect in life. I served as a cartographer for a time, and I walked the plains for several years. How did you die? In the end, as I traveled upon the fields of Betopia, terrible shadows took on life. As I lay sleeping, I died as I felt their claws upon me. They are the shades of all those that died in our place. The man looks pained. Yes, I know. I know that now. One cannot be in this place of regrets and not feel their agony. Oh, der hat ein gechilltes Leben anscheinend. What was your life like? Ne, hatten wir schon. I came to this fortress with allies, but they have been separated from me. Then I fear your friends are already dead. The man looks pained. This place bears a hatred for the living. Oh, klingt ja nicht so gut. How do I leave this place? I do not know. Was weißt du denn? I have never been there before. One of the others may possess a knowing of how to leave, but I do not. Okay, then here, it's merge time. In order to leave, you must again become part of me. Will you do so? I had a suspicion. We were not meant to exist as this, and as unnatural as our immortality is, this situation compounds it. He nods. Yes, I will merge with you again. You know you will cease to exist. He nods. Yes, I know. Very well. One last thing, just this. The incarnation pauses for a moment, searching for your features. Before I return to oblivion, there is something I would know. I can spare a little time for this. What do you wish to know? He studies your eyes, his expression somber. Did you live your life? The brief life you have had, in the end, was it worth it? No, I was reborn in a terrible place and I'm sorry to have lived. Nah. It seemed so short. What little I experienced I enjoyed, and I do not wish to forget it. I've been traveling too much to really appreciate it. Perhaps we shall see after this matter has come to a close. This life seems to have only caused suffering for myself and others. I would see it end, but the plains allowed peace once more. Ich neige dazu, das zu machen. Weil das ist ja, ne, war ja nur Torment. Das war ja nur Torment. It seemed so short, what little I experienced I enjoyed, and I do not wish to forget it. Das ist aber auch eine gute. Das ist auch eine gute Antwort. Das ist positiver. Ja, das ist mir zu depressiv. Ich mach das hier. Und nochmal Wisdom. Das wäre, ich glaube, ich kann nicht mehr als 25 haben. He nods, and for a moment you think he's going to say something. Say something. Gottes Willen. But then he collapses, the life running out of him and into yours. As he falls through the black stones, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, making you shiver, and you know the incarnation is no more. Farewell. Absorbiere alle 3 Inkarnationen in der Festung der Reue. Achievement unlocked. Okay. Sounding Stone. Wo habe ich den denn nochmal gefunden? Ach, das war hier im Raum, okay. This dark stone is covered in dust. Aha. Benutze ich nochmal gleich. This dark stone is covered in dust, as if it has been sitting here for years. It looks like a piece of one of the statues that was chipped away. A series of strange runes and markings cover the stone, and it feels strangely familiar somehow, like Simon's stone. As you touch the stone, a mouth appears on the side and begins speaking. In your voice, it echoes as if speaking within a great chamber. Listen. Dakon, Morty, Zacharia, Dionara. It is I. I have placed a minor messaging enchantment on this stone. Listen to it fully, then do as I say. The voice takes a breath. It sounds irritated. I don't know how we got separated, but I think the portal that brought us here divided us. It's only a minor setback. When you find the stone, stay with it until I can rejoin you. Based on my divinations, this fortress is the size of several cities. The less you move around, the easier it is for me to find you. The voice takes another breath, then becomes more detached, as if surveying something and speaking about it. I fought my way through the first of the walls. This place is filled with shadows, way too many to keep fighting. If you encounter any, run before they swarm you. They are much tougher than the other shadows we encountered before. I think the energies of the plane feeds them somehow, makes them stronger. Das weiß ich bisher alles schon. Ich muss gleich mein Kinderbuch, ja. The voice takes another breath. There were a series of Great War relics within the vault that shifted me from place to place. I managed to lure the shadows to each machine, then shift, while they swarmed where I had been. It bought me some time enough to escape. Once I had tripped 4 relics, it opened a portal out. The voice pauses, as if something just occurred to the speaker. It strikes me now that the vault I came from might be some strange sort of gatehouse. The relics seem to seal it off from both the inside and the outside of the fortress. Whatever built this place likes keeping the shadows under guard so they can't run loose. So they can't run loose. Okay, ist so eine Art Gefängnis, ja, weiß ich schon. The shadows don't have any substance. Taxi schicken, ja. Ja, ich muss um 11:45 Uhr ist vorbei. Also eigentlich müsste ich jetzt los. Aber dann ist noch eine 15 Minuten Pause. Und ich krieg Ärger, wenn ich zu früh komme, weil dann kannst du weniger spielen. Also muss ich noch ein bisschen warten. Whatever built this blah 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 blah. The shadows don't have any substance, so they wouldn't be able to use the machines to escape the vault. I have to think about that some more. Continue listening. No matter. I'm in a room. Ja, mach ich gleich. I'm in a room with a great crystal in it, and I'm going to examine it more closely before moving on. The voice pauses, as if the speaker is looking around. There are 5 statues in the room, and they look like me, and they look old too. Like they've been here for some time. As for the crystal, doesn't seem like it belongs in the fortress. And its size and shape reminds me of something I've read in the annals, some sort of dimensional prison that segments the soul. I don't think it's a coincidence. The portal from the main vault teleported me here. I think the crystal's a trap. So don't touch it until we're together again. I mean it, Morty. Continue listening. I'm going to try and find you all now. If you find this reader stone, do not move from this spot, or I may never find you. I have left some supplies for you in the base of one of the statues. Don't waste them. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find our enemy and get out. And we may need those supplies later. I'll see you all soon. Das war ganz bestimmt die praktische Inkarnation. Okay. Witzig. Aber hilft ja nichts. Muss jetzt Schluss machen. Aber wir sind kurz vorm Ende. Ich spüre es. Finale. Heute Nachmittag ist Boxen. Ja, muss mal gucken. Aber ich glaube, das machen wir noch eben zu Ende, wenn ich gleich wieder da bin. Ich glaube schon, oder? Naja, oder morgen geht's weiter. Ich muss eigentlich Essen machen. Ich gucke eben. Bin weiter schuften. Ja, ich wünsche euch erstmal einen schönen Tag. Wir machen morgen weiter. Morgen spielen wir es durch. Morgen spielen wir durch. Ja, ich gebe vorher Bescheid. Oh, es ist geil. Also, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und bis morgen. Tschüss. Super geklappt heute mit der Connection, ne? Nice. So ein LAN-Kabel, nicht schlecht, so ein Ding.